YouTube. It's raining card games in the flesh this time. I guess this is actually the first time I've revealed my face to the channel, so there you go. Anyway, moving on from my face. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're returning, welcome as well. For today's video, we're actually going to be trying something out, and it's part of a new series. So shout outs to Nimnim and also Rev's cards. All the other like sealed only challenges that have been going on. Really, Nimnim's the one who started it all, but it's really become a trend on Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I caved into the pressure. Honestly, the more I thought about it, the more I figured like, you know what? Why don't I try my own sealed only challenge? That being said, I wanted to take this in a little bit of a different way. Not too different, as in I want something that's unique. I don't want to go for a Rocket Structure deck, Salamangreat, Order of the Spellcaster, something that's easy to get my hands on, because then it could be carbon copied by anybody. So I was figuring, why not go with something that's a little more rogue, fan favorite, and a little more challenging to get some of the pieces. Not too challenging, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be making this series. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys figure out what the challenge is going to be. So if you didn't already figure out from the series intro what deck we're doing, yes, this is going to be a sealed only 6 Samurai challenge. And I think it's realistically, it can work. So starting off, I got this structure deck. This is the Samurai Warlord structure deck from 2012. This alone cost me $30 to get. So already right there, that's 1 week's budget for just the one structure deck. And yeah, if I take this to locals on my first day, I'm going to get annihilated. Absolutely thrashed. 2012 versus 2019. Yeah, there's a bit of a power creep. So in order to give myself a little bit of a surviving chance, not expecting much anyway, I also opened up Dual Devastator just to give my deck a little bit of something. Otherwise, yeah, this thing is going to get thrashed. So this with Dual Devastator, I'm making the exception for week 1, is a $70 thing. Because honestly, if I could get 3 of these, 30 bucks, yeah, great. But instead, it's 90. So, anyway, so just for week 1, it's just this and the Dual Devastator. So let's go ahead and get right into the structure deck. All right. Are you guys ready for a throwback to 2012? Because I sure am. Let's go ahead and just get into this box, because I have been eagerly awaiting this to arrive in the mail for so long. Like, I've literally been checking my mailbox every single day, and then finally today it came in, so, oh, come on. And this is a factory sealed one. I made sure that it was factory sealed. So, we have a 2012 rule book, which is, yeah, out of date. Ooh, Compulse is a good card. Anyway, that's out of date. We have a paper playmat, which we will not be using, but it's still cool to see something. So, wow. You know, honestly, if this was a real playmat, I would probably use it. I love the artwork, so who knows? Maybe. And then, don't need that. And, yep, it is definitely factory sealed and what we wanted. So does this have a tab? Yes, it does. Thank you, 2012 Konami, for adding that tab, because, yeah, these things can sometimes be a pain to open. And there we go. Factory sealed. Good. So I know I'm getting everything that is included. So starting off, an ultra rare Shadow of the 6 Samurai Shien. Alright, so for as of right now, we have 1 extra deck card, but after Dual Devastator, we will have something of an extra deck. And then we have a legendary 6 Samurai Kaigeki, a very important card. And also important, a Shien Smoke Signal, also is a super rare. So, off the back, we're getting cards that we definitely need. Chamberlain of the 6 Samurai.
Grandmaster of the Six Samurai, the Six Samurai Yariza, Zanji, Nisashi, Yaichi, Kaman, Iro, and the Great Shogun Shien. Sweet! Shien's Foot Soldier, Enishi, Shien's Chancellor, Spirit of the Six Samurai, Future Samurai, which isn't part of the archetype, but it's just included, I guess, because it has the word samurai in it. The Immortal Bushi, Hand of the Six Samurai, Legendary Six Samurai Kizan as common. Woo! Sweet. Legendary Six Samurai Anishi, Shien's Squire, Shien's Daredevil, Elder of the Six Samurai, Shien's Advisor, Darkhole, okay, good. The A-Forces, Rhoda, nice. The Warrior Returning Alive, Cunning of the Six Samurai, Six Samurai United, nice. Gateway of the Six as a common. Yeah, and we only can have one, and we already have one. Sweet. Temple of the Six. I love this card's artwork so much. Shien's Dojo, Rivalry of Warlords. This is such a good card. I love it, and that it's already in the structure deck. This isn't actually a bad structure deck. Starting off for 6 Sams, we have a lot of the tools we already need. We just need more copies of certain cards. Return of the Six Samurai, Double-Edged Sword Technique, Fiendish Chain, Masukani Magatama, Shien's Scheme, Six Strike Thunder Blast, 6 Style Dual Wield, and then, yeah. Alright, so after working through all the cards from both the structure deck and Dual Devastator, this is what made the cut for our week 1 sealed only 6 Samurai deck. So, if you guys can't already probably tell, this is going to be a lot of 1-ofs in this first deck profile. So let's get right into it. First off, to start off, we have the 1 Kageki, the 1 Kizan, and the 1 Enishi. Yeah, so our legendary 6 Samurais. If I could run more of these, I could, but I'm stuck with the single, so 1 of each. Moving on, then we have the 1 Great Shogun Shien. Oh my god, the reflection. 1 Great Shogun Shien, 1 Elder of the 6 Samurai, and 1 Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. So these are my easy special summons. And then also Great Shogun Shien is great because it just allows my opponent to only activate 1 or spell or trap per turn. So that's pretty good with slowing down the pace of the game. And then more 6 Samurais going on. We have Hand of 6 Samurai, Tribute to Destroy. Shien's Advisor, which helps with slowing down opponents. And then Shien's Chancellor is another easy special summon, banish 2, and then I also get once per turn pop a face-up monster on the field, with I can't battle, unfortunately. But hey, it's a body on board. Honestly, yeah, I just need to get as much field presence as I can. And then to round off the 6 Samurai support, Shien's Foot Soldier, special summons from deck, 1 destroyed by battle, unfortunately, not just card effect. And then my 1 6 Samurai Tuner is Shien's Squire. Also great, like, it has battle protection for my 6 Sams on field, so that may come in handy. We'll find out. And then I'm running the 1 Pankratops and the 1 Gamma Seal. You know, get rid of problem monsters, and then an easy special summon, also pop. And then to round out my monsters, I am running hand traps from Dual Devastator. So Ash, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Spell, Effect Veiler, DD Crow. Yeah. Because I'm going to need as much as possible. And also, if it comes in handy, the Ghost Sisters are tuners. So hey, they may come useful. Moving on to the spells are 1 Gateway of the 6. It's at 1 anyway, so that's all I can ever use. But it's probably the best card in the deck. 6 Samurai United, easy draw power. Let's get 6 Sams on the field, 2 counters, boom, that's an easy draw 2. Shien's Dojo, helps me special out some 6 Sams from the deck. Temple of the 6, has attack reduction for each Bushido counter on it, but also it's a holder for Bushido counters, so I can definitely use this in tandem with the Gateway of the 6 to get some plays going. So those are my Bushido cards. Moving on. Xian Smoke Signal. It's a Rhoda for all my level 3 or lower 6 samurais. And speaking of Rhoda, the one Rhoda. And then Cunning of the Six Samurai. This is like a quick play Monster Reborn. Send one 6 Sam to the grave. Special summon one from the grave. And it's quick play, so it's pretty handy. Also, if I'm going for an OTK. And Warrior Returning Alive. Just if I need something in my hand, I'll just go to the graveyard and grab it, add it to my hand. And then to round off my spells, Mind Control, pretty great. Especially if I need to do any link plays or anything. Dark Hole, Mass Removal, Cosmic Cyclone, take care of pesky back row, and the one Called by the Grain, because we do a lot of searching in the deck. And yeah, I don't want to be ashed, so the one Called by the Grave, I wish I had more, but yeah. Anyway, then moving on to the traps, which we actually have quite a lot of. Double-Edged Sword Technique, Musakani Magatama, 6 Strike Thunder Blast, so all just a bunch of generic 6 Sam cards. Return of the 6 Samurai, 6 Style Dual Wield, Duel Links players, you'll know what that does for sure. Then Xian Scheme. And then to round out our traps, we're going to have a Solemn Strike, Lost Wind, and our Fiendish Chain. We'll see how well Fiendish Chain does in 2019, right? And then the last trap we're running, Rivalry of Warlords. This is actually a great card, and it came in the structure deck, so I'll take it. We're running all warriors for the most part, so it should be pretty good. And that will do it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck, we'll start off with our links. Our Link 2s, Lampharinkus, Downward Pointing Arrows, easy to make. Underclock Taker, pretty good for beefing up some stuff. Then moving on to our Link 3s, we're running the one Decode Talker. It's the generic Link 3. And then also we're running the Decode Talker Extended, which is an OTK enabler. It's like a discount budget version of Boral Sword or Blackluster Chaos Shoulder, the Blackluster Link 3. And then our Link 4s, Topologic Bomber Dragon, because I just threw it in there to fill in space. And then Saryuja, which we can actually make really good use of, because 6 Sams are great at spamming the field, so it's pretty easy to get 4 Matilios out, so I can get that draw off of Saryuja. And then Synchros. Trishula, because if we can get enough, yeah, why not? Just flood them out. Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, it's a level 8, we could probably make it. Black Rose, Nuke the Field, great card. Brionic, you know, bounce some cards back to hand. So these could all be helpful synchros. Hopefully I'm going to add some more synchros in the future to the deck. And then for the links, it's all Link Force. Tornado Dragon for back row. 101. Abyss Dweller, probably the best one we got in the extra deck. Castell, oldie but a goodie. And then lastly, to round out our extra deck, Shadow of the Six Samurai Xian. The one card from the structure deck. And it's just really an attack boost for my low-level 6 Samurais. It's not that great, but it could come in handy every now and then, and we'll see how well it does. And then moving on to our side deck. This is, surprise, surprise, one of all from Dual Devastator. So we got Artifact Lancia, Ghost Ogre, or not Ghost Ogre, Ghost Sister, and Spooky Dogwood, Winter Cherries. And then I'm going to try the Red Blossoms from Underroot. I mean, it could maybe potentially come in handy, especially something like Xyz and Banishing Lings. But we'll see how it works out. But that does it for the monsters. The one spell, which is Silent Graveyard, and then everything else either main decked or didn't work. So like Wave Motion Cannon, can't really. So yeah. And then everything else is trapped. So Royal Decree, hopefully run against Altergeist or anything, we'll be able to slow them down with that. Typhoon, Back Row Disruption, D-Barrier, oldie but focus for me.
Come on. Okay, camera's being dumb. Wow. Focus.
Anyway, yeah, D-Barrier, oldie but a goodie. Red Reboot, great. So if we ever have any back row matchups, I got at least something. Speaking of back row matchups, Heavy Storm Duster, also great. And then to round off the last few traps, Different Dimension Ground, Wiretap, and Forbidden Apocrypha. And yeah, it's a 13-card side deck. So the more cards I get, hopefully the more I'll be able to add and change out. And then also, you know, switch out the cards in the extra deck, main deck. But overall, that's going to do it. This is the first deck profile of this deck, and we're going to see how well we do.
Well, all right. I got the deck, and it's all set. Now all I have to do, playtest on YGO Pro, and then next week, it's time to take this deck to locals.